How to make rice face cream for skin whitening at home. If you're struggling with dull skin, dark spots, uneven skin tone, or fine lines and wrinkles, this homemade rice face cream is exactly what you need. It's natural, effective, and you can use it for skin whitening, lightening, and brightening at home. Rice is rich in antioxidants like ferulic acid, which help fight premature aging, hydrate skin, provide gentle exfoliation, improve texture, tighten pores, control oil production, soothe inflammation, moisturize and support skin barrier. Rice has been used in Asian skincare tradition for centuries, particularly in Japan, Korea, and China, used to achieve a bright, smooth, and porcelain-like complexion. In this video, I will show you how to make rice face cream for skin whitening at home that truly works, using both raw natural ingredients and natural active ingredients. This rice cream on your face is like natural Botox. Let me show you how I make it.
Welcome to Etta Beauty. My name is Rachel. Over here we glow and grow. First step is measuring the rice, which is 100 grams of raw rice. You can use any rice available to you. After measuring it, wash it. This is the 5th time I'm washing it with ordinary water. After washing it like this with ordinary water, I will drain all that water out and then I'm going to rinse it with distilled water because we are using distilled water to formulate. Distilled water is free from metal ions and that means it will make your product more potent than if you use your drinking water or ordinary water. That is the distilled water I just used to rinse the rice now, and I will also drain all of that out before using distilled water to start the process of formulating. Now I'm going to put in at least 150 grams of water to keep that for 24 hours. Because the rice is going to eat all of that water, you'll be shocked that you won't even get up to 100 grams of water when it's finally done. So we'll set that aside and we'll leave that for 24 hours. 24 hours later, and it's time to drain all of that goodness that is packed with ferulic acid and other amazing nutrients that is good for your skin. Now after draining it, we have to also measure the rice water to see if I made a mess. Sorry, as I was saying, we have to measure the rice water to see if it is enough so we don't have to add another distilled water inside. So measuring it now, I discovered that we have enough of the rice water, which means I will leave a little bit of it for my toner later. You will not use all that water because you saw it. You have to measure it to fit your 100-gram batch formulation. So what we need now is 70 grams, and I will measure the entire water, the entire 70 grams, and set it aside. Next, I brought in the face picker, and in there I put in some alpha arbutin. Alpha arbutin help reduce dark spot, hyperpigmentation, sunspot, acne marks, and improve skin brightening, lightening, and whitening. In there, I will pour in that rice water that I measured and set aside. And then I will now come and mix it to make sure it is properly dissolved before I add in another ingredient. Alpha arbutin takes a while to dissolve, so you have to be patient with it. You have to keep mixing and mixing for it to dissolve. My trick, when I introduce in niacinamide, it helps speed up the dissolving process of alpha arbutin. It has always worked for me. But however, you have to try to dissolve it as much as you can before introducing any ingredient or even the niacinamide to help it dissolve more. So now I introduce in niacinamide, aka Prove Vitamin B3. Niacinamide enhances the function of skin lipids barrier, minimize pores, brighten skin, and improve uneven skin tone. I'll mix that thoroughly to make sure everything is well dissolved and to make sure everything is well incorporated before introducing in another ingredient. Making any cream without niacinamide is incomplete. So now I put in some allantoin. Allantoin sits and heals the skin. This is one ingredient you start using and see that most of the scars on your skin start disappearing. That is why it is very important to incorporate it in any formulation you're making. Of course, the water-based formulation because it is water soluble. Now I put in some hyaluronic acid, but I use the low molecular weight hyaluronic acid. This ingredient deeply hydrate, moisturize, and plump the skin. I mix that thoroughly and I add in some DL-panthenol. This ingredient repairs the skin barrier, soothes inflammation, transforms into vitamin B5 upon absorption, and boosts moisture retention. Now I bring in the face A picker. And in there, I put in some disodium ADTA, which is a chelating agent that improves stability of the formulation. Next, I put in some biotin, which is vitamin B7. It promotes healthy skin by supporting fatty acid synthesis, which hydrate, nourish, and maintain skin natural barrier. I mixed that thoroughly and I added in some vegetable glycerin. This moisturizes and draw moisture into the skin. I'll mix that thoroughly to make sure it is well dissolved and also incorporated with other ingredients before introducing in the next ingredient. Now I will add in some propendile. Propendile enhances hydration and absorption of active ingredient. It is a healthier alternative to its counterpart like propylene glycol. You all remember our famous cucumber extracts? Yes, we're going to be adding that. Cucumber extract cools, refresh and firm the skin. I'll mix that thoroughly to make sure it is well incorporated. Then now I add in some rose water. Rose water tone, firm, heal and add glow to the skin. I'll mix that thoroughly to make sure it is well incorporated with other ingredients. I'll set that aside and measure the next ingredient, which is some xanthan gum soft. So now I'll put in some vegetable glycerin to help dissolve the xanthan gum before adding it into the water phase. The thing here is if you put it directly into the water phase, it will still work, but it will clump up. The vegetable glycerin makes it dissolve easily and disperse easily. So I turn that inside and I will mix that thoroughly. After mixing it, I'm going to set it aside and then I will introduce in the phase B beaker, which is the oil phase. And in there, I am putting in emulsifying wax. This is what emulsify everything into a cream. Next, I put in some cetyl alcohol, added in stearic acid, and now I'm adding in some grapeseed oil, which is rich in linoleic acid and vitamin E. Now I'm adding in some jojoba oil, rich in antioxidant, and the best part, it mimics your skin lipid barrier. Then shea butter, which deeply nourishes and softens the skin. Now I set everything aside and then I'm going to cover that with aluminum foil. The phase A and the phase B will be going into a double boiler. I would also cover the phase C right there so that nothing falls into it. Now if you don't know a double boiler, this is what it looks like. So everything is ready now. At 85 degrees Celsius, I brought it out and I'm going to pour the water into the oil, not the other way around. So if you're doing this, you have to pour the water into the oil. I kind of mix it a little bit to make sure everything that settles under the beaker goes into the phase B. So now I'm going to pour everything so that we can homogenize this and we'll have ourselves a beautiful cream. Now I'm going to blend this with my hand blender, but the blending is going to be, easily, not too harsh. Like periodically I will go in and blend, and I won't blend for too long because I'm trying to also avoid air bubbles. So now I blend and I blended it for about 20 seconds. So I'm going to allow it rest. It rested a while and then I'm back. I will blend for 10 seconds now. After that, I will also allow it to rest. I'll keep doing that for I'll do that for like 3 or 4 times. Then now I am checking with my spatula to see what the consistency is looking like before, going in with my blender, or if I should not go in with my blender again. So that's what is happening right there. Now I'm going to check the temperature to see if it is time to put our cool down phase, which is our phase C. Looking at the temperature now, it is 45 degrees Celsius. It got cold really fast. Personally, for me, I like to add the cool down phase at 60 degrees Celsius or even 55 degrees Celsius. But people say this is the best time to add it because it's a cool down phase. But I don't like it. I like to add it when I can still blend it. As it is now, you cannot blend it. If you blend it, you will call for air bubbles, which is why it is very important to make sure you dissolve your cool down ingredients very well so that in case you don't have to blend it, you're still fine. See what I did there? I added it without blending it. I just used my spatula to mix it. Now this is my oil, my face oil that I have in the house. In there I put in some tocopherol and rosehip oil. My face oil is so good and I want to keep reaping the benefit of it. That is why I added the face oil. So this is actually optional. If you don't have it, you don't have to add it. But you see the tocopherol that I added inside the face oil, it is compulsory. That is a must. You must add that to your formulation because it is the most potent form of vitamin C and it is our antioxidant protection. So it is a must that you add that. Now, rosehip oil is high in vitamin C. It has anti-aging and skin regenerative benefit. It fights scars and hyperpigmentation and boosts collagen production. But if you don't have it, it's fine. Now I'm adding in some liquid Jamal Plus, which is our broad spectrum preservative, and then I add in some phenoxyethanol, which prevent microbial growth. So I'll mix everything together to make sure everything is well incorporated. Now it is one thing to create a product, and another thing is to create a product that matches your pH. If the product don't match your skin pH, it will irritate your skin. So this part is very important. So I put 2 grams worth the product in a container, and then I will put 8 grams of water. I'll mix everything together before I will test the pH. So now with the pH strip, I'll dip it in and allow it for at least 10 seconds. And then now we'll check to see if we have created a good product for our skin, which is supposed to be between 4.5 to 5.5. And yes, we created the perfect product. Our product is 5. This is the perfect face cream for your skin. This is the perfect one. This rice cream is supposed to be between that 5, which is perfect. Now I just want to test to see how lightweight it is, and that is even too much product, and I'm using gloves. Gloves will not allow you to, kind of massage it into your skin because, it's gloves, it's not your hands. But look at how it melts into the skin, and it is beautiful, it is luxurious, and it is velvety.
This rice cream is packed with ingredients that help brighten, hydrate, improve elasticity, and overall skin tone. If you've been looking for how to make rice face cream for skin whitening at home, this is the most effective way to do it. Are you trying this? Let me know in the comment section.
Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, click the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one.